Is your gaming headset staticky, crunchy, maybe sounds like you're ordering a cheeseburger?
Would you like fries with that?
Well, Fifine has you covered with their new H19 open back headset. Let's talk about it. I do want to state that Fifine did send me this product to review. However, still going to give my 100% honest review and reaction to this item. Let's get into it. All right, let's talk about what comes in the box. You have your manual, of course. You have your headset. Set this off to the side. Your cable looks like it is USB. Yep, looks like it's USB. Pretty long cable. I like that. And the headset itself. Let's open this thing up, see what it looks like. Oh, and your microphone. Let's see what this bad boy looks like. I have no idea other than the picture on the box. There we go. Check it out. Wow, that feels nice. I like the branding right there. This feels pretty, these feel pretty premium, to tell you the truth. Look at that. Open back. All right, that is what comes in the box. Okay, I have been using these headphones, testing them out for a while now, and I want to talk about it. But first, let's talk about this controller right here. The Fifine controller. You do have your EQ mode right here where you can switch your different EQs. You have a noise cancellation button for your microphone. When the light's on, there's noise cancellation on. You have your RGB button right here, changes your different modes for RGB, which there's a bunch of different modes for RGB. I personally like the pink one or the purpley. Then you have right here, you have the headphone up, rocker, and your mute button. And of course, the big button right here is your surround sound. Now, I personally would use the surround sound because without it on, everything just sounds a little flat. With it on, I feel like it's a more immersive experience. Each sound actually sounds like its own thing. You can hear everything a lot clearer, a lot crisper. You can tell where things are coming from. That was my experience with this. I really enjoyed the sound of these headphones. Now, in full transparency, I did have my son test this out on a first-person shooter. He thought that it was a little wonky sounding, mainly because I think he's used to closed back headphones, and these are open back to where the sounds feel a little bit more airy. To me, it brought me in a little bit more. He's used to, a little bit of a different style of headphones. So he said he enjoyed it. However, this may not be something for him, and that is full transparency. However, these would be something for me. I fully enjoyed the sound with these headphones. It really brought me in. Like I said, everything was immersive. Each sound sounded like its own space, if that makes any sense whatsoever. These headphones are super comfortable. The headband here, very comfortable. The ear cuffs are very comfortable, but they felt like a little too loose, like they moved around a little. And there's no swivel side to side. You get a little swivel up and down, but not a little side to side. However, these do feel fantastic. Let's talk about the microphone though. I'm gonna give you a microphone test. And this is the sound quality you're going to get from this microphone. I think it's a decent sounding microphone, especially for a gaming headset. I think it sounds really well. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Very little plosives, especially when you keep it kind of to the side. You do have the mute button right here. You saw it red when I was muted. Red. And you have the noise cancellation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the noise cancellation. See the lights on right there. This is what the noise cancellation sounds like. If you have like fans going or something like that, your noise cancellation button should cut down a lot of that. And back to normal. This is a test of this microphone. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back, listen to everything I already recorded, and come back with my final thoughts. And now for my final thoughts. I think that the sound quality you get with these headphones, especially with the microphone, sounds great. The sound that you get with the ear cuffs are really good. It puts you into the game. Sounds almost 3D-ish. I don't think you can go wrong with these headphones, and it's a really well built set of headphones. Like, they feel kind of quality. They're that mid, they're not cheap, and they're not super quality. It's that in between, and I really appreciate that. It keeps the price point kind of low, which you can find these on Amazon anywhere from $60 to $70, which I think for a gaming headset with this quality microphone is a fantastic deal. Alright, that does it for this episode of Back to the Retro Review. I am the Bearded Geek, and if I don't see you again, thank you for being a friend.